You know, when I was really young, I would accompany my mom and my older sister to go grocery shopping. You know, I just wander off into the aisles and go do some random things. And when they're done, we meet at the food court. And I remember buying tteokbokki, and it was always like an eye staring competition with my sister to see who gets that egg. You know, they always give like half of one egg, and it's just so ja. First things first, we're gonna make a quick broth and fill this up with some water. Perfect time to use one of these anchovy kelp broth packets, and then just let this boil for 5 to 7 minutes. Beep, beep. School bus is here. You can use 8, you can use 10, or you can use a dozen. It's up to you. While we prep the other things, let this sit out so it comes down to room temperature. Some scallions or green onions. I don't need this much, but just chop them up anyway. We will, however, use this whole onion. It adds a little bit of sweetness when it cooks down. Chop it up into thin pieces. All right, and we're keeping it real simple today. That's it. I think our broth is ready. And thank you, little baggie, for saving me so much time. I appreciate you. We only need 1 full cup, 1 cup good. This is gonna be the base for our sauce before my thumb. I'm gonna save the rest in a mason jar or something for another soup. Fill your pot with some water again. Then let's get the heat on and let's bring this up. I like to put in a few drops of vinegar. And the vinegar, it supposedly helps prevent cracks while the egg is boiling. I don't know. So initially we're gonna do a soft boil, and at the end, we're gonna cook it for a little bit longer, which is gonna take it to a hard-boiled egg. You can work out the timing where you do a much softer boil here, so you get a creamy egg at the end, but I think that's a lot of headache. I just wanna have a simple egg, a spicy egg. We'll put the lid on, and I'll see you in 7 minutes. All right, looks beautiful. Oh, you get back there. All right, that's 7 minutes. We're gonna immediately put our little eggs in cold water, then peel each one. Let's see if I did well this time. Ah, I hate when that happens. Where's the big piece? Where's that satisfying pull? Yes, yes, that's more like it. Oh. Let's start off with our broth. I haven't turned on the heat yet. Let's add all the ingredients first. 2 tablespoons of gochujang. That's the Korean red chili pepper paste. If a Korean dies, this is what we turn into. And a 2nd tablespoon. 3 tablespoons of gochugaru. That's 1 and 3. 4 tablespoons of soy sauce. That's 1 and number 4. 2 tablespoons of sugar and 2. Along with 3 tablespoons of honey. This is gonna thicken up our sauce. That's 1. Ah, I'm out. All right, I gotta use the expensive kind. This is the one from Chirizan that we sell on gochujang. 3rd one in. Ooh. I'm gonna do about 10 to 15 shakes. And by the way, this recipe is from Altoran. It's a cooking show that airs on Korean TV. Kind of similar to Martha Stewart, but some of their recipes are banging. This black pepper gives us a bit of a smokiness in that sauce, which we like. And then look at that deadly sauce, guys. Put some heat to it. Let's stir the ingredients. Keep stirring it as it comes to boil. All right, and once it comes up to boil like that, we're gonna add in our onions. Stir that around. And then from here, I want you to reduce the heat to a medium-low. And then we're gonna wait until the broth reduces by half. Let them dance a little bit, do some bachata. Get familiar with each other. All right, it's been around 5-7 minutes and it's reduced by about half. Now the fun part, let's drop in our eggs. And then we'll give them 2 minutes to soak it all in. Give them a nice baptism. Very nice. You too. I'm gonna take a sip of the broth just to see where we're at. Woo! Flavor is beautiful. Right amount of spice. This reminds me of the pojangmacha, which is the street vendors that used to sell tteokbokki right in front of my workplace. Apparently they were raking in $1 million a year, but they were famous for their ultra spicy tteokbokki. I think all the office workers would go there after work, just eat that, and as they sweat, kind of a way to de-stress. Reminds me of that spice level. Very nice. Da, 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 da. Drop some of the onions. Top it off with some of our green onions. That's it right there, guys. And for sure, you're gonna need a bowl of rice. If you don't, your forehead will slide right off. Gonna get one, break this baby open. Oh, you grab some sauce. Again, bless each one. Amen. And before I dive in, we've made a lot of eggs, so I'm gonna store the leftovers in the refrigerator, and the outside is gonna turn more red as it soaks in that spicy, delicious marinade. So it tastes even better later. Bon appetit. Oh, this sauce is just amazing. It's like a sophisticated tteokbokki sauce. I can already feel my my forehead sliding off. I gotta keep it up. I think I have some shikke in the fridge. Have you guys had shikke before? This is like Korean rice punch. It's similar to Mexican horchata. I love it. We got these spicy gochujang eggs, a little bit of horchata. Life is good.